everybody. So today we're doing something a little bit different. We're here at McDonald's and we're going through the drive-thru. We're going to show you some of the precautions that restaurants are taking, as well as, you notice we have our masks on, and some of the precautions we take as we go through.
Hi folks, I'm going to pull up to the order microphone here, and I'm going to order my food as soon as I ask.
How may I help you?
Yes, I would like a cheeseburger.
Alright, so that'll be
That's all.
119 first window, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, folks, and next I'm going to be moving up to the pay window with Trisha keeping up with me here with the camera, and I'm going to try not to smash her.
Or run over my feet.
But we really want to look at making sure they have a mask on, or they have gloves on, or they have both. You'll also see hopefully some plexiglass that should be being used. We're at the McDonald's on Western Reserve Road. It's quite busy here during lunchtime. And there are, all of their workers that I could see are wearing masks. So we're going to check out the pay window. And I'm going to ask maybe Trisha to pass on my money. Oh no, she got out of the way. All right. I don't have to step or run her over. How you doing?
It'll
Thank
be
you.
119.
You got it. This nice gentleman here. You see the plexiglass? He has his mask on. It's a black mask. I hope it's not the Steelers. It's got a big smile, so it's a McDonald's mask. All right.
Here's your receipt.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day, sir.
You too. Next up is our pickup window. Let's see how they hand us the food. Pay particular attention to if there's plexiglass or what the worker is wearing when she gives me the bag of food.
Alright, give me just a moment on the cheeseburger.
Just a moment? Okay, you can get in front. Take a look inside. Oh, here she comes.
Here you go, cheeseburger.
All right. I'm
You got
sorry.
it?
Thank you.
Have a good one.
So now you have lunch. At least George does.
Yes, I have lunch. They get nothing.
So what we did, because we don't really want to be around a lot of people when we're eating our lunch, we pulled over. There's a nice grassy area right here next to McDonald's that we can go sit and we can eat our food. Sometimes you might want to just take it home. There's a lot of parks around here that maybe you could take a blanket to a park and sit out and eat while you're out and about and enjoying the nice weather.
And we especially want to say thank you to the Western Reserve McDonald's. They've allowed us to take this video. We didn't disrupt them too much, but their employees were great and their ownership was great, so we want to thank them. Megan's going to talk a couple seconds on just the type of jobs that we just saw there.
So if you want a job in food service, what we saw here were people that were handing food out the windows, taking the cash, giving correct change, but there's also the people in the background who are actually making the food. All of those jobs you're going to have to go through some training, which McDonald's would give you, about the certain precautions you need, different guidelines that you have to follow to make sure food is safe and you're always safe. Now if fast food isn't up your alley, maybe you like something a little more sit down, a little nicer, you could go somewhere and look at being a host or a hostess, maybe a server in a sit-down restaurant. Still fast-paced though, so you need to be efficient, you need to be people-friendly. But those are great jobs to look into. You can always check out the web to see what's available in our area.
And there are a lot of jobs in food service. Dishwashers, busboy, like Megan said, hostess. There are tons of jobs, some of which require a little more training than others. but most of that training is done right there at the place that you're trying to get hired at. So don't worry if you don't have the experience. There's always ways to get you trained to do that. Thank you for taking the time, and we want to again thank McDonald's and Megan and Ashley.